Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to our Saturday morning yoga flow. I'm just gonna start at the top of our yoga mats today. Just start in a nice active mountain pose, finding that perfect posture, stacking the ankles above the knees, shoulders above the hips, just in a nice perfect alignment. Opening your palms, softening your face. Maybe eyes closed, maybe eyes open this morning. It's totally up to you. Just standing in your mountain pose. Let's practice that ujjayi breath coming from the root, coming all the way up. And then as you exhale, lowering all the way down. Again, that ujjayi breath is the lips close, making that HA sound in the back of our throat. It's like you're fogging up a mirror, so you'd go, but your lips are closed. Warming up the lungs. Just setting your intention for your practice today. The rain is coming, and I couldn't help but just tapping into that today. And when I think of rain, I just think of cleansing. I think of old washing away, dirt washing away. We had all that wind and everything was so dirty, and now it's just so beautiful that the rain is gonna come and just rinse everything. So maybe today in your yoga practice, you use your practice as like a rinse. I encourage you to let go if there's any doubt, any fears, any negativity that you've been holding on to this week. I encourage you as we flow this morning to just let it out. Allow, just like the rain, to just wash. Let it out, wash it away, get rid of it. One of my favorite quotes is from Bob Marley, and he says, "Some people feel the rain, others just get wet." I love that. So I encourage you today, we're not physically gonna feel the rain, but I encourage you in your practice this morning to really just let go what needs to be let go this morning. As you move and breathe, connecting your mind, body, breath. Take one more breath here. Open palms, spreading your toes, feeling that ground beneath you. To press into your yoga mat. If your eyes are closed, go ahead and open your eyes. Let's inhale, arms come up. Nice and easy. Keep them up here, biceps by your ear, and just look up. Give me like a nice good morning stretch. Really push away the yoga mat. I tend to already want to tilt my back. So if you're like me, straight, just nice and straight. Correct yourself here and just reach up. Like you're reaching for something on a high shelf. And then exhale, take a slow, bend your knees forward, fold. Inhale, slowly roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Exhale into that normal mountain pose. Inhale, arms come up just like we did. Biceps by the ears. Straight line, reach up, really look up. Hold your exhale here. And now inhale here. Maybe this time exhale, open mouth. Let it go. Inhale, slowly roll it up, one vertebrae at a time, waking up that spine. Exhale, find your mountain. I don't want you to get dizzy. Soft knees. Last time, inhale, arms come up, biceps by the ears. Reach up, find that straight line. Really lengthen, like I'm pulling a string from your head, and I'm lengthening your body. Soft knees, big inhale. Exhale, let go. Now hold it here, forward fold. Knees are very bent. So as you exhale, just enjoy that nice little bend. And let's just add some movement here. Bending left knee, bending right knee. You can always have your hands on your shins. You don't have to have your fingertips to the ground. Whatever your flexibility is this morning, we're just kind of waking up that lower back. You can be on your Spider-Man fingers. And then hold that forward fold, knees bent. This time, inhale, reverse swan dive. Arms up just like they were. Exhale, hold them here. Hold here. This time your gaze is forward. Inhale, let's grab onto this right wrist and let's open up the side body. So pressing down through my right heel, I'm pressing into my yoga mat, just gently feeling that stretch on your wrist, opening up the side of the body. And then inhale, back center, release your hands. Exhale, grab your left wrist. Really push down through that left heel, grounding that left heel, opening up the side body. And then exhale, come forward. Inhale right here, hands up high, knees bent. Exhale, let it out, forward fold. Inhale, keep it here. Exhale, bend those knees. Maybe get a little bit deeper. Really tap into that spine. Bending, maybe kind of look a little bit. Maybe you straighten the leg, up to you, right? What feels good? Again, you can have your hands here. And then inhale, come back to that forward fold. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. One more time, knees soft. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, biceps by your ears. Inhale, grab onto your right wrist. Exhale, press down through your right hip. Maybe take a little bit deeper. Activating those inner thighs. Turn them on and open up the side body. Full breath. And then on your next inhale, come back center, release. Exhale, grab onto that left wrist. And just open up the side. You know, this is a great stretch in the middle of the day on your computer. You just want to take a minute. This is so good throughout your day, not just in the morning. And then inhale, come back center. Exhale, swan dive forward, fold. Let it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back. Give me that first downward facing dog. Again, pedal it out. Bend that left knee. Bend the right knee. Open and close that jaw maybe. I'm a big fan of horse lips. Take whatever you need here. And then when you're ready, push those heels down into the earth and hold your downward facing dog. Hips up towards the ceiling. Just enjoy this lengthen. Maybe look up at your waistband. Head is below the heart. Energizing this morning. Give me another full breath here. Again, maybe it's an audible exhale. Maybe you've got to get out whatever's stuck in there. I encourage you. Oh, one more. Big audible open mouth exhale. And then on your next inhale, slowly make it to that tabletop. Exhale, toes to the mat. Just take a moment here. I'm going to scooch myself back a little bit. And just holding that tabletop. We're going to hold it here, activating the core. And then we're going to inhale, come forward. Exhale, give me that chaturanga. So I'm bending my elbows, come all the way down. Hold it here. Really press your hips into the yoga mat. Press the tops of your feet. Again, lengthen through the crown of the head, just like we did when we were standing. And just feel this beautiful stretch. You're welcome to even bring your head to the mat. Or I'm just going to do some mini cobra roll-ups, just kind of waking up that back. So I'm going to inhale like a snake. Cobra doesn't have arms, so you're going to use your chest muscles to lift you up, and then exhale, melt it down. Your hands are just kind of there for support. But inhale, using that upper back, open the heart, lift. And then exhale, melt it down, pressing your tops of the feet into the yoga mat. Inhale, open it up last time. Open up the heart. And then exhale, melt it down. Head to the mat. Inhale, press it up to that tabletop. Exhale, just give me one child's pose this morning. Just nice and easy. I'm not even bringing my glutes all the way back to my heels. I'm gonna feel this stretch in my chest rather. Maybe open and close the fingers. And then inhale, come back to tabletop. Knees come in, tuck your toes. Give me that downward facing dog. Pedal it out right here if you need to. Or just hold this down dog. Again, we're still warming up. Really listen to your body this morning. And then hold here. When you're ready, let's take this left leg high. Give me a nice three-legged dog. Just nice and easy, evenly pressing the weight through your hands, lifting that left heel nice and high. Left hip comes down as your left heel comes up. Now inhale here, exhale, take this left foot on the outside of your right leg, tap it, and then inhale, come up. Exhale, take your left foot out to the side. And then back to down dog. Hold it here. Adjust, let's do the right side. Inhale, right leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale here, pressing that right hip down, right heel up. Inhale here, exhale, take it across behind your left leg. Lengthen through that left leg. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, take that right leg out to the side, right foot, right side. And then back to that downward facing dog. Hold it here. Now inhale, come to that tabletop. As you exhale, just like we did that chaturanga, come forward. Toes to the mat, lower it all the way down. This time just one cobra. Inhale, open up, press the tops of your feet into the yoga mat. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, just come back up to that tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk up to that forward fold, but maybe you crisscross right over left. Ooh, that's kind of fun. And then make your way into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, come up. Engage those inner thighs, flatten that back. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent. Inhale, arms come up. Biceps stay by your ears. Exhale here. Now this time I'm going to grab onto my wrist, but I'm going to bring my right foot with me. So here we go. Arms are by. Let's inhale, grab that right wrist, take that right foot behind. So both my toes are forward, knees are soft. Can you lengthen right here? Can you go a little bit taller? Opening it up. Oh yeah, that feels really good. And then on your next exhale, come forward, keeping those arms up. Readjust. Inhale here, grab onto that left wrist, take that left foot behind you. Toes are forward, knees are soft, and just deepen this side stretch a little bit. Maybe go a little bit deeper. Oh yeah. And then inhale, come on back to mountain, keeping those biceps by your ears. Inhale here, exhale, give me that audible forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hold your forward fold. Now this time, inhale, bend your right knee. Hold this bent knee. So my left leg is straight. Now it's hard to see, but my right knee is bent. I'm gonna bring my right hand down towards the earth and maybe just open up my left arm here. Totally optional, you don't have to. Just looking up, maybe you just have your hand right on your waistband. So my left leg is straight. Just creating that nice straight line, bending my right knee. Maybe you bend your knee a little bit more. Maybe you come up right here, you use your shin, that's okay. And then inhale, come back to center. Let's do the other side. Straighten that right leg, bend that left knee. Bend, bend, bend. Straight that right leg all the way from your ankle to your hip. Maybe keep your hand on your waistband. Maybe bring that arm up this morning. Lengthening through the outside of that right leg. Oh yeah, feels really good. Looking up towards the ceiling. Again, your hand can be on your shin. Breathe it out. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hold your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back into downward facing dog. Press your hips back. Inhale, take this left leg high. Give me that three-legged dog. Take your time. Press that left hip down, left heel up. Lengthening through the right side of the body. And then inhale, bring that knee to nose, rounding up that upper back. Exhale, drop that left foot, drop your right knee. Give me a nice low lunge, arms come up. Hold it here. Opening it up this morning. Now let's inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands to your knee this morning. Let's try that. A little variation this morning. I kind of like this because you're really pushing away. You're pushing away this left leg, and you're really feeling that in your hips as you square your hips. So I'm bringing my left hip back, right hip forward, but I'm just gently pressing away that left knee. Just deepening the stretch this morning. Oh yeah, good morning, hip flexor. That feels so good. And then inhale, arms come up. Exhale, press those hips back. Give me a nice little hamstring stretch. Feels pretty good. I love me hamstring stretch, right? Press those hips back. Take a breath here this morning. Again, we're lengthening. And then inhale, arms come up to that beautiful low lunge. Exhale, frame this left foot coming onto your right toes. Shake out this left leg behind you. Maybe open up that hip a little bit. Up to you. And then exhale, downward facing dog. You can hold your downward facing dog here, or inhale, come into my knees. Exhale, chaturanga arms. Inhale, cobra, open it up. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, push it up to tabletop, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bending your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands here. Exhale here. Inhale here. I'm just going back down. Exhale, come on back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, down dog. Inhale, give me that right leg high. Here we go. Three-legged dog. Extend that left leg, right leg behind you. Right hip comes down, right heel comes up. Exhale it out. Inhale, knee comes to nose, round it up. As you exhale, drop that right foot, drop that left knee. Toes to the mat, open it up. Inhale here. Relax your shoulders. Again, try it this morning. Both hands come to your right knee, pressing this knee away, but watch that lower back. We want to make sure, again, we're like that carousel horse coming up and down. We don't want to dump into that lower back. We're right here. We're lengthening through our legs. Again, creating space in places we can be stuck. And then inhale, arms come up. Exhale, push those hips back. Give this right hamstring a beautiful little stretch this morning. Relax your shoulders. Just lengthen through the back of that leg. Bringing that rib cage to thigh. Lengthening here. And then inhale, come on up. And then exhale, frame this right foot coming onto your left toes. Take this right leg behind you, shake it out, or maybe open up that hip a little bit, keeping your shoulders square. And then meet me in down dog. Here we go, I'm moving on. Inhale, this time I'm coming to plank, but feel free to come onto your knees. Exhale, chaturanga. This time, inhale, can you straighten your arms, toes to the mat, upward facing dog. Open up your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, walk it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Here we go. Exhale, sink into your chair. Oh yeah, good morning, chair. Now maybe you bring your feet in a little bit closer. It's up to you. I like my chair a little bit more wide. But again, chair pose. Start with your hands at heart. Chair, we're activating those inner thighs. We're turning them on. So it's almost like I'm squeezing them together. Activating the glutes, just sitting back in that chair. I mean, it can be a tall bar stool. It does not have to be a deep chair. And when you're ready, hands can come out. Hands can stay at your heart, your chair. Activating, warming up, waking up these quads. Find your strength. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale here. Now exhale, straighten your legs. Give me that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take this right leg behind. Here we go. Inhale, so I'm in a nice runner's lunge. Left leg is forward. And then drop that back knee. Here we go, coming into that low lunge. This time, let's bring these hands to heart, just like we did in chair pose. And from here, I'm gonna really press into your yoga mat. Press your top of your foot, and then we're just gonna inhale and exhale. We're just gonna wring it out, right? Inhale, come back center. Exhale, wring it out this morning. I want you to think of your insides like a towel, and we're wringing out a towel, right? What are we letting go of this morning? Anything that doesn't serve your body. I know, I like a big, loud, audible exhale. So inhale here, exhale, twist. Wring it out. And then inhale, come back to center. Let's do that one more time. We're gonna hold this time. So inhale here, exhale, wring it out. Option, find this right arm left. Where's this knee? I love twisting low lunge because really press your palms together. Find that energy and then press it up. Create that move, that little bit of, like I said, energy. Press it up. Really open up the heart. Maybe bend that left leg a little bit deeper. Can you look up towards the ceiling? Really wring it out this morning. Lift up that heart. Let it out. Big cleansing breath. One more here. And then inhale, frame this foot. Hold it here. Just take a moment, right? Inhale, tuck those toes. Come on up, shake out this left leg behind you. Open it up, open up that hip. Really press down through both hands. Open it up, take your time. And then bring it on through. Inhale. Let's come forward into that plank, on or off your knees. I'm doing it. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, straighten your arms, upward facing dog. Open your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Here we go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find that chair pose. Again, sink your hips. Again, could be a bar stool. Find your bar stool. Activating those inner thighs, nice and tall. Maybe your arms come behind this morning too. There's always variations. What feels good this morning? Can you give me one more breath here? Full breath, exhale it out. And then inhale, come on up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take that left leg behind. Come into that low lunge. Toes to the mat. Really open it up this morning. Again, active stretch, pushing through both feet. Allowing those hips to stay square. And then here we go, hands come to heart. We're gonna twist to the other side. Finding your balance. This side's always harder for me. Inhale here, exhale, wring it out, right? And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, wring it out like that towel, right? What are we getting rid of this morning? Like the rain. Washing everything clean. Wringing it out. Getting rid of anything that doesn't serve our body this morning. Can you give me one more? And then inhale, come to center. I'm going to turn so you can see me. So right leg is forward. Here we go. Inhale here. Exhale, give me that final twist. Hold it here. Or if you want to connect, left elbow, right knee. Pressing those palms together, actively opening it up. Oh yeah, so good. You're getting a juicy stretch right here, the outside of it, but you're opening it up this morning. Bringing out those insides, looking up. Big, deep cleansing breath. Letting in all that goodness. All that cleansing. It really is cleansing breath. I promise we just don't say that. And then exhaling out whatever does not serve your body. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, just take a moment. Frame this right foot. Using your core, tuck your left toes, take this right leg behind you, open it up, take a moment. Open up that hip. And then as you exhale, find your downward facing dog. Inhale, going into plank, lots of planks this morning, we got this. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Listen for the change. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees softly bent. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come back to that mountain. Biceps by your ears as you exhale, lengthen right here. And then inhale here. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Enjoy that stretch right here. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take the right leg behind. And then let's pivot to the front of our mat. So I'm going to switch. So long edge of the mat so you can see me right here. Take a moment here. Again, we're doing lots of twists this morning. So let's take both hands over to our left side. Really feel that shoulder. Knees are soft. Rotating that shoulder down, reaching both hands and grabbing onto my left wrist. Give that great stretch in the back of the leg. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, take your time. Walk that left hand over to your right ankle and then right hand comes behind. Oh, feel that beautiful stretch. Lengthen here. Getting into all those tight spaces this morning, that side of the body. And then inhale, come back to center. Bringing your hands down below you. Knees are nice and soft, like here I'm bending in my knees. And then let's inhale, let's swoop this left arm up, open it up. This morning, open, open, open. And then exhale, bring it down. Inhale, right arm comes up, open it up. Exhale here. Again, we're twisting from that midsection, bringing it out, opening it up while getting a big, beautiful stretch. And then exhale, come back center. Hold it here, take whatever you want. Maybe you bring your head down closer to the mat. Maybe you grab both ankles, keeping those knees nice and soft. Maybe you walk it out and give me a nice, like a wide, it's almost like a wide down dog or wide forward fold. Walking it out. I know there's a better term for it, but it's not given to me. Give me one more breath here. Enjoying this stretch. And then inhale, everybody straighten your arms. Exhale, come on up. So this is my left leg. So if you're pointing the other way, I know I had to turn for the camera. So here we go. Inhale, I'm gonna come into a nice warrior two. Feels really good. Exhale it out here. Looking over the top of that middle finger, opening up that inner thighs, holding it right here. Finding your strength. I'm gonna inhale here, exhale, I'm gonna straighten that leg, and we're gonna deepen that side body stretch just like we've been doing. Reaching it up and over. So now option here, you can hold here, or I'm just gonna add a little movement. I'm gonna inhale, come to that warrior two, exhale, reverse. I just like to add a little bit of movement in the morning, right? Take your time, nice and gentle, knees are soft. Inhale, exhale, coming into all the parts of the body. Inhale, tell yourself how strong you are. Exhale. Breathe in. Inhale. Big, deep cleansing breath. And then exhale, lengthen it out. One more because it feels so good. Inhale, coming into that warrior two. And then exhale, last time, reverse that triangle. And then come back to that warrior two. Hands come to heart as we pivot, coming back. Give me a nice star pose right here. Opening it up this morning, right? Good morning stretch. Reach it out. Inhaling here. Exhale, pivot. We're going right into that warrior two on the right side. So take your time. I know it feels can feel a little bit awkward coming from this way. Make sure your left leg is parallel to your mat, that you could draw a line from your right heel to the midline of your left foot. Hold it here, finding your strength. Looking over the top of that right arm. Feeling that space between your shoulders and your ears. Now inhale here, exhale, reverse that triangle. Take your time, first one. Opening it up. Reaching through, keeping that knee nice and soft, straight legs. And then add a little bit of movement. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, right? Breathing into that body. Inhale, finding that movement, sinking a little bit deeper, finding your strength. Exhale, lengthen. One more, inhale. And then exhale, big deep stretch. Inhale, find your star pose. Take your time, toes are forward. Exhale here. This time, option, hands can come behind you. So my hands will be clasped. Option, inhale here, opening up the heart. Exhale, take it down, maybe keep it here. Can you hold on to your wrists? Straighten it out, opening up the chest. And then exhale, release those hands. Inhale, walk those hands to the front of your mat so my right leg is forward. As you exhale, come up to that forward fold. This time, inhale, let's take this right leg, I'm gonna cross it over my left leg. And then inhale, come on up, mountain pose. Again, lengthen through here. So my right leg is in front, standing at the front of my mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Hold it here. Option. Maybe you take this right arm and give me a nice little bow and arrow, opening it up, pressing those hips up high, feeling that lengthen through the outside of the right leg. And then inhale, come on back. Inhale, take this right leg behind. Exhale, come on back to that star pose. So now again, my back is to you, so from here. So everybody's star pose. Are we hanging with me? I know I'm moving around a lot. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Take yogi's choice. Maybe again, you liked grabbing onto those ankles. Maybe hold a breath here, come to the other side. Maybe you want to practice coming down to your elbows. Maybe you take it out. Yogi's choice this morning. What is your body craving? What feels good? One full breath wherever you are. And then exhale, walk it back. Coming back to that neutral. Inhale, find that star pose, up and over. And then exhale, last time, forward fold, I promise. And then inhale, pivot towards the front of your mat. As you exhale, come back to that forward fold. So both feet are forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Now exhale, take that left leg over. So now we're crossing it out. Flatten that spine, and then exhale, melt into that forward fold. So my left leg came in front of my right foot. A nice cross. Now hold it here. Actually, inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Let's reset. Oh yeah, that feels good. And then inhale, let's bow and arrow this left arm up. Totally optional if you just want another, again, lots of twists today. Wringing it out. Maybe bring your hand to your waist. Maybe you're like, nope. Whatever feels good this morning. Opening that heart, opening the shoulders, lengthening through those legs, pressing those heels into the yoga mat as you lift up. And then exhale, release. Inhale, take this left leg back. Coming back to that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Reset that spine. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's come up to that mountain. Let's give that spine a rest. But this time, exhale, just bring those hands back down. Find your perfect posture. And let's wiggle our feet in a little bit. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, sink it down into your chair pose. Here we go, you got this. Chair, bar stool, prayer hands, just like we did in that twist. We're gonna go in twisting chair, so here we go. Activate those inner thighs. Inhale here, exhale, give me that twist. So now, twisting chair, what happens is our knees start to go. I need you to keep your knees in the center. So don't let your knees go to one side. So look down. So maybe hook your right arm onto your left knee and then open it up right here. Twisting chair, you got this. Maybe you sit a little bit deeper. Open up your heart. Engage those inner thighs, pressing through the bottoms of your feet. Now from here, you can do this. Put all your weight on your left leg. You got this. Strong core, lift up your right foot. Can you come back to that lunge right here? Open it up. This is your peak pose today. You got this. If you want to drop that back knee, you totally can. Open it up right here. We're opening up the heart. We're lengthening. If you want to try revolving, opening those arms, totally optional. So again, we came from chair and we put all of our weight. We came back. So again, this is a deep pose. Maybe come to your knee right here. One more breath wherever you are. Inhale here. Exhale. Come to the mat. Drop your right knee. Now inhale, open up this right arm. Open it up. So my right arm is up, my left hand is down. Feels really good after that twisting chair. Woo! And then come back to this low lunge. I'm gonna tuck my right toes, breathe it out. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, take this left leg behind. Really open up that hip. Shake out that leg. If you wanna, I gotta move. If you wanna do a wild thing, lift up your hips. You can, whatever's in your practice, whatever feels good. Maybe you're just shaking that leg out behind you. And then find your downward facing dog. Inhale, come into that plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open it up. Upward facing dog, toes to the mat. As you exhale, tuck those toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to that forward fold. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Okay, standing in that mountain pose, let's get the other side. Here we go. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, sink it down into that chair pose. Okay, but now I'm gonna turn just so you can see me. Inhale, chair pose, here we go. Inhale here, exhale, let's twist that chair. So hooking this left arm onto the outside of the right leg. Hold it here, wring it out. You got this. Now all your weight is on that right leg. You can do it. Can you lift your left leg? Bringing this left leg behind, finding your twisting lunge. You got this. Opening up the heart. Option to open up the arms just like you did on the other side. Maybe you drop your knee right here. Wring it out. Open the heart. Lengthen. Again, pressing away. You got this. This is your peak pose, deep pose. Stay with me. Breathe it out. And now inhale, release. Frame this foot. Drop that left knee. Open up that left arm. Open it up. And then inhale, come on down. Coming onto your left knees, take that right leg behind you. Open it up. If you did the wild thing on the other side, maybe you come in, do that wild thing. And then come on back. Hold this plank pose. I'm gonna turn around to the front of my mat, just so I don't get off. Right here, you're in this plank pose. Now, option, you can drop your knees, or you can stay right here. Give me a little fire in that belly. Holding it here. Don't drop your hips. Hug that spine. One more breath here. And then as you exhale, lower all the way down. Toes to the mat. Come on up into that Sphinx pose. And just take a moment here. Open up that heart. That was a lot of twisting. That was a lot of moving and breathing into tight spaces, wringing it out. So just take a moment here, opening up the heart, feeling that strength, really pressing your hips into your yoga mat, pressing the tops of your feet into that yoga mat. Again, what did you release this morning, or this, whatever time it is that you're doing this yoga practice? Say it to yourself again. I release any worry, anything that does not serve my body this morning. And then on the next inhale, bring your forehead to the mat, thumbs underneath your shoulders as you press it up. And let's go and have a seat. We're gonna come into a mermaid. So I'm gonna bring my right foot first. My left foot is behind, my right heel is into the inner thighs. Now this can be a tough stretch because that hip wants to come up. So really press your hips into the yoga mat. Maybe you just stay right here because this can be a deep stretch. Or inhale, arms come up. As you exhale, pressing those hips into the yoga mat, finding your hands onto the earth, pressing it away. Now for me, my left hip wants to kind of come up. I got some tight hips in there. So I'm not gonna come very low because I wanna keep both hips on the ground, keep it nice and square. I'm just gonna hinge right here. This is my full expression today. But if you have some more flexibility, if you wanna reach those hands out, bringing that left hip down, enjoy that stretch. Hold it here, I'm coming up a little bit. Give me one more breath. Pressing those hips into the mat. And then exhale. Let's inhale, come on up. Take this right leg, let's bring it up and over. So my left heel is in here. So again, it's a nice twist. Sitting up nice and tall, my right hand is behind me, my left arm comes up. Inhale, I know, one more twist, we got this. Exhale, take that elbow to the outside of your knee. Maybe you bring hands to heart. Ooh, that's a little deep for me. I'm gonna sit up right here. So my back hand is straight and I'm just deepening my stretch right here. The outside of that right leg from my glute all the way up to my knee. Feel that stretch, wring it out from the insides. Breathe it out. Exhale it out. And then inhale, release. Come back center. Maybe wring out those legs. Let's do the mermaid on the other side. So take that left heel in towards the inside of your right leg, sitting it up nice and tall. Again, pressing those hips into the ground. Inhale, arms come up. As you exhale, hinge forward, walking those hands out. Again, pressing away the yoga mat. Feel that lengthen, feel that stretch. So if you feel your right hip, feel like you're coming up this way, bring your hands up, keeping those hips square. Again, we're getting into the hips, deep stretch right here. So don't feel like you have to lay completely flat. Listen to your body. Find that spot where you can just lengthen on that exhale. And then inhale, walk your hands in. Let's exhale, bring this left foot in and take the right hand over here. Wait, we just did that, right? We already did the right leg. I'm getting all messed up. There we go. Sorry about that. Take the left leg over. I usually do my left leg first. That's why I'm getting a little confused this morning. Inhale. This left hand's going to come behind. Right arm is going to hook on the back of that left knee. And let's open it up. A little bit different. Twisting the legs here. We're really wringing out those insides. Really getting a deep stretch from that right glute all the way up to the right knee. Breathe it out. Open it up. Open up the heart right here. twist it out. Feels so good. Wringing it out. Sitting up nice and tall. Opening up the heart. And then release. Great job. That feels so good. All right, my friends, let's bring it down. Let's keep our feet nice and flat. And then let's roll it on down. Roll it on down. Maybe bring those knees into your chest. Give that spine a nice little roll. Hug it out. And then inhale, bring this left knee in. Exhale, extend that right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, take that left knee across the body. Open it up like a goalpost. So my left knee is not touching the ground. Maybe you take this right hand and you touch the outside of that left thigh. I'm not grabbing onto my left knee. And you just deepen that twist a little bit more. Really lengthen through that right leg. Open up the chest. Feels really good. And then inhale, come back to center. Bring both those knees in. Roll it out. Exhale it out. And then inhale, bring this right leg in. As you exhale, extend that left leg long. Really hug it in. And then on your next inhale, take this right knee across the body. Bring those arms to a goalpost. Looking over that right shoulder. If you want to go a little bit deeper, grab on the outside of that right thigh. Bringing that right knee just towards your chest. Opening up the heart. Deepening this twist. And then inhale, come back to center. Bring those knees into your chest. Take whatever you need here. Maybe it's a happy baby. Taking those two peace fingers, dropping your knees. Opening it up through the hips. That feels really good. And then, my friends, here we go. Let's climb up into a ball. Really hug your legs in. Hug it in. Squeeze it in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Make a face like, squinch your face tight as you can. Inhale here, and then exhale, let it out. Open up into that good morning stretch. Reaching through your ankles, your fingertips, lengthening long. And then, my friends, let's find our final relaxation pose. So settle in. I like to pick up my shoulders, let them back down. A lot of times I like to start with my hands on my hips. Open up the ankles and just close your eyes. Stay here. I'm just going to read to you while we lay in this final relaxation pose, taking this last part of your practice this morning. Just staying present with your breath. It's so easy to just be done with your practice. But remember, Shavasana is sometimes the most important pose in all of yoga. So I encourage you to stay with it. Keep your mind, your breath, body. Keep it with your yoga practice this morning. As you close your eyes, find your face soften, your legs, your shoulders. Those abdominals we've been twisting, just sink into the mat. I found this poem this morning. It says, when it rains, the world softens around the edges. Streets and sidewalks become a liquid mirror onto which lights and colors bleed. When it rains, everything becomes beautiful for a while. So as you lay here in Shavasana, maybe picture that rain as it hits the streets, the sidewalks. It becomes this liquid mirror to the beauty that's all around you. Maybe you see the colors of the street, the sidewalk, reflecting all that's around. Getting the peace, peaceful feeling from that rain. The cozy warmness over your body. with every exhale. Finding that peace, the beauty from the rain. And calm your mind. We did a lot of twisting today. A lot of letting go, cleansing like the rain. To encourage you to release it again. Say it to yourself, just like the rain. Release, cleanse, and let go of anything that does not serve my body today. When it rains, everything becomes beautiful for a while. Just like the rain, let your breath breathe over your body. Deep cleansing breath. Let's do one more deep cleansing breath here. Inhaling. And then exhaling out. My friends, bring your knees to your chest. Roll it out. Take your time. We'll end our practice in a seated position. So take your time coming up. Again, I just love that quote from Bob Marley. Some people feel the rain, others just get wet. So my friends, thank you for doing this practice with me. I feel like we really felt the rain today, right? We just didn't get wet. It's a great job. Let's end our practice. Let's just do one final breath. Inhaling, bringing those arms up as slow as you can, bringing a smile to your face. Bringing those hands together, and as you exhale, bringing those hands to heart, sealing in your beautiful practice this morning. Thank you so much for doing yoga with me. Namaste. Thanks, friends.